Okay, Kiana Jackson, I see you, girl. Listen, I saw the comment and I just had to do this video because I am like so totally shocked. Here we have, and I was able to Google it. Kiana Jackson, one of my day ones, and thanks to everybody who has supported the show for my day ones. If you came here last week, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate you. It means so much to me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So here I was like, what? And I found the article. I was able to Google it. Russian mothers are turning deadbeat fathers over to Putin's military draft. Quote, my ex-husband died as a person a long time ago. Wow. Let's go ahead and do this read. And I definitely, as you know, I got something to say. Here is a caption. I guess there's he's part of Pootie Poo crew now. Relatives say goodbye to Russian citizens drafted during the partial mobilization as they depart to the military units after completing their transactions due to a military call-up for the Russian-Ukraine war in Moscow. Our group of Russian women has attempted to send idle fathers to fight Vladimir Putin's war in Ukraine. Putin launched a military draft in September seeking an additional 300,000 troops to fight in Ukraine. So the Russian women, they're getting tired of this itch. If they can't ever do nothing, they're gonna call Tyrone Vladimir. Call him and tell him, come on, go fight Putin's war. They're tired. Do you not see? I keep the Dusties, international Dusty. Pootie Poo got Dusties. I tell you, they come in all nationalities, all races, north, south, east, west. We just happen to have a plethora here in the U.S. But Russian, Vladimir, a whole lot of Vladimirs are playing Dusty roles. So the women are tired. They're fed up sending idle fathers to fight. So I guess they want them to, hey, make some good use of yourself. The women argue that their deadbeat exes would be more helpful in the war or dead. Dang. You see this? The women argue that their deadbeat exes would be more helpful in the war or dead. Dusties. Pootie Poo style. Russian style. Oh. So Russian mothers abandoned by their idle husbands have found the silver lining to Vladimir Putin's military draft, turning their exes in for the draft to receive financial compensation. Get it, girls. Go, Olga. Go, Olga. Yes, go get your check. Russian President Vladimir Putin's failing war in Ukraine gave rise to a partial military mobilization in which 300,000 new conscripts were called upon to fight. The draft sparked outrage and fear, evidenced by insurmountable protests and Russians attempting to flee the country. But Russian investigative outlet Verska reported dozens of women have come together in a ruse to get their exes into the military by giving enlistment offices personnel data belonging to the men who abandoned them and their children. I love it. There is even an online community in which at least 70 of the women are sharing their experiences and discussing the plot, according to Vrska. Svlana Mikhailova, a factory worker, told Vrska her ex-husband called her twice when the mobilization effort began, but she didn't answer. He is a strong, tall man. He served in the army, Mikhailova added. I think he is in good health. It would be unfair if they did not mobilize him, but mobilized our 19-year-old son with epilepsy, or my partner who is raising children with me. Wow. Verska highlighted the story of 3 other women who took to the scheme and used pseudonyms for them throughout. Insider was unable to independently verify the claims. Immediately after Putin's announcement, the thought occurred to me, if my ex went to war, he would pay back the debt because he would be receiving official payments to an account that you can hide from the bailiffs. If he gets injured or dies, then the child is entitled to compensation, Ina Kroglova, a technologist, told Verska. The women claim Putin's military order may produce better results than the courts, which have enabled these fathers to abandon their children with little to no financial support. I love it. But see, it's not going to work in the BC. Number one, in the military, they may do, as I understand, they make you out. Some of these dusties can't do 1 and 1 is 2. It's not going to work. I think they're defective. And they're so stupid. I hate to say it, it's not going to work in America. Are you kidding these fools? I've been sending them over to the Ukraine. Send them over there with poo. They can come get these chocolate drops, dust buckets. Come get them today. I'll pitch in. But see, it wouldn't work here in America, especially for the BC. Number one, the dusties are too dumb. And then they might get a gun, do something stupid, and just start doing like they always do. I don't know, shoot at each other. So you would then have to stop, say, hey, don't kill each other. We need to kill a common enemy. They're too stupid. He stepped on my boot. He looked at my baby mom before I left. Yeah, I saw him. The stupidity and self-hatred of black men, black people is so strong. Nobody want to deal with them. Do you think? Nobody wants to deal with them. What do they say? Just let them kill each other out. They're that stupid. Number two, hate to tell you, it's not just the men. We got some dumb, stupid women. I'm sorry to tell you. The mammies, be it they grandmammy, they baby mammy, or their mammy, you ain't getting what's on. Why? Look when they commit crime, shoot or kill people. That lovely 9-year-old, oh my gosh. She was the one that was in the hospital bed. Remember the lady, 9-year-old, went to get some gasoline, college plans, everything. And did he shoot her or stab her? In the neck? Baby girl landed up there in the hospital. Lord have mercy. Then he got the baby mama, and she was pregnant. Then his dumb mama, the mammy done bailed him out. I didn't want the court to know that my son, he not out here being a menace. Which, please? He has hurt a beautiful 19-year-old whole life ahead of her. 19? Whole life ahead of her. And this fool, with college in her future, all she was doing was get some gasoline, and this dust bucket done rolled up. So it will never work here in America, because I hate to tell you, the black women, we got, love y'all, love you sister, but we got some mammies, and they're stupid. Not my son. They will be the one protecting them. He don't live here. He ain't here. Well, ma'am, them big old defective boots right at the front door. Them mine. It will never work in the BC, because I'm sorry, it's too many mammies that are here to coddle these men. They will protect these men at all costs. Oh, trust and believe. It would never work in the BC. They'll protect them at all costs. As a matter of fact, most black women, look here, I ain't just met Mama Bonquifa. Most black women, they would try to send their daughters first. You think I'm lying? They would send their daughters first to fight, yes, and leave it up to them. Me and my son, not my son. They're too dumb. The military don't want them anyway. These dumb fools can't even listen. They're stupid. So it would never work. Because these black women going to call these men. I don't care whether they got 1 or 2 jobs. That's why I used to think differently. But doing this channel with YouTube and being more in tune, you have to see things outside of your world. And you see what's going on in the broader community with the collective. I used to feel sorry for them. And I'm sorry. Right now, I'm not on the hashtag, let me help baby mama bandwagon. I'm not on it. Where's my, I'm off of it. Hashtag baby mama, no. I used to really, and I do sympathize with women that are working hard and trying to make it. But if it's a woman that coddles a man, especially if he's a criminal, he's not trying, and she wants to keep on being in the IOD, well, that's up to her. I sympathize with the women that have come to the light and realize, you know what? I'm going to move on. Me and my child or children. I see the light and don't do it anymore. Do with those low performing characters anymore. Those dangerous, diabolical, self-hating chocolate drops. Those women, I got your back. I'm with you. But the ones that still got on Mammy biscuits and you surfing honey, you can choke on those Mammy biscuits. I do not give a darn. Go on with your dusting. This would never work in the BC. Black women will do something stupid. They'll be up there, I'm gonna vote that one that doing this. And then next thing you know, you done did your little protest. Might get God by little Tyrone down the block. It would never work in the BC. Because black women are too, they patronize. It's a history and a legacy of failure. And so black women, I think, call themselves, we have a lot of black women, not all, they call themselves, I'm going to go ahead and hold up this fake ass banner. I'm going to hold up this banner and I'm going to hold them down. And we're going to keep on doing and be strong for these men. And one day they're going to wake up and see, girl, you'll be up in the ground. Your 3-year-old will be your grandmama by the time these fools get a clue. It's not going to happen. I love you, sisters, but some of you sisters are being delusional. You're going to keep on holding on. Good luck with that. It's Sunday too. You're going to keep on. Oh, I'm still holding on till the dust is gone. Well, I'm still holding on until the dust off my man is gone. I'm holding on. I'm holding on until that dust is gone. It's not going to be gone off your man. It's going to always be there. You got a dust bucket man. He's dusty. That's it. You're going to keep on praying away. Good luck with that. I'm going to keep on holding on. You're going to hold on and be disappointed every day by Tyrone to your last day. Good luck with that. Again, the black mamas, I'm willing to bet you, because a lot of them are jealous of their daughters, and especially don't let it be a daughter with no kids. Ooh, and you start talking about school and all that. Like I told you, my friend, his ex-wife, one daughter, she trying to stifle a girl's education. How many black men you know trying to help? Even I was like, what can I do to help? What can I do to help? Because, what's the cash out? What can I do to help? The mama trying to hold a girl down. What, jealous? You want somebody to be down. So I'm telling you, a lot of our people have a poverty mindset. This would never work with the BC. Why? Because of the black mama, black queen mama. Big Mama Bonquifa. Big Mama Bonquifa is all about her fun. Why do you think they're not teaching their daughters anything differently? How a man has to be accountable. As if they don't know that you are a failure. Then the daughters get older and they fell in mama's footsteps, and then they start to see the world on their own. They get on their own and see the world differently. Then they're looking at mama like, why didn't you teach me something? Why didn't you tell me? Because I hate to tell you, because your mother is jealous. And she doesn't want you to succeed. Look down on me. The mother is jealous of her daughter, afraid you're going to have a better outcome. So this would never work in the BC. If anything, I wish they would come pick them up. Put, where are you? Come pick them up. Black women, they be lying left and right. They would spend money trying to put them up in hotels. Not my son. And he's too dumb. I'm sorry, he's too dumb. Highly emotional. So my ex-husband died as a person a long time ago. So this year, what the Russian women are doing, the BC would never. They would never. You would have black women trying to fight women that's doing it. I kid you not. Black women would be fighting women. She gave up her baby daddy. So what? He don't want that child. That's on you. You know how we do as black women. We got to handle it all. You got to be strong. Just be strong. I did it. How it turned out for you? So yeah, why? In the BC, like this here, says a group of Russian women has attempted to send their idol fathers to fight for Vladimir's Putin war in Ukraine. The black man, he is the most protected in the community. He's protected more than the women, and he's protected more than the children. This fool is talking about that has the 7 babies, 7 baby mamas. Uniquely, Vic, I think, said he had a lie, and black women just donating money like a fool. I'm like, I had to read it again. And I know Uniquely Vicky ain't made this up. You got to be kidding me. Stupid. They call themselves gonna boost these men up no matter what. And they'll throw you up under the bus any darn day of the week. A man is saying that he basically is putting black children here or whatever, biracial. You got some fool, and I guarantee you, like most of them probably black women, but you got some fool that's making these comments about women, doesn't want to be responsible. And black women give them money. If that ain't a fool, man, that's probably whatever happened to us, let it happen. That's okay. This economy, we're going to see what hits. We're going to see job report comes out on Friday. Interest rate, they said what, 25 basis point last week. QQQ went up, and I listened, and I did a reverse, made money on the puts, the money on the calls. But we'll see. We're going to see what's going to happen. We're not out the woods yet. Not out the woods yet. A lot of people, again, Wall Street is not the same as Main Street, the green on the screen, because a lot of people are still having a hard time finding a place to live, all that's going on. A lot's going to happen. So with these black women, with these mammies, with these mama the mammies, a lot's going to happen. The women argue that the deadbeat exes will be more helpful in the war or dead. Not my son. I don't want put my daughter out there. See, I could just see it now. Who is it? Somebody said we don't raise $200. You think you might can go over there? Say what? They'll be trying to enlist me and some other black women. Save our son. Can you go? Which, please. Russian mothers abandoned by their idle husband have found the silver lining to Vladimir Putin's military draft, turning their exes in for the draft to receive financial compensation. Do it. But again, man, I've been saying it when the war. I said, send these dust buckets over there. See, these women are thinking. They're not wrapped up in some ideology. See, when you accept the real and you see what is, you can do this. But oh no, not in the BC. Not my son. He'll be a deadbeat, you name it. Well, them ladies should have thought about all of that. They know he didn't have a job when they met him. You still holding out hope, or you just stupid? This would never happen in the BC. I wish they would come pick up these dusties. I really would. I wish they would. Woo, woo. I wish they could come and pick up some of these American dusties. Put a check on it. All the baby daddies that's not working, if he in jail, you can get out. Go on over there and go help. You can go help Ukraine. Yeah, go ahead and go help and tell a baby mama. Once just let us know where he is. Once we pick him up, you'll go ahead and get a deposit. We'll go ahead and give you $10,000. We'll go ahead and give you $10,000. You'd be better off. Hate to say it, these men survive against women. That some these ladies end up unalived. Yeah, but this here, the Russian mothers. Oh, they got them. When you realize who you're dealing with. The men they're a deadbeat. They're not trying to play some old dumb game black women do keep hope alive and down at 4.5. They're not playing that. They accept it for who it is. People are what? People are doing what they want to do. So this here, Putin needs some men. Here you go. They are doing the right thing, honey. Vladimir behind sitting up there chilling. He don't want to work. Like taking care of it. He's abandoning you. You're doing the right thing. Turn them over. Go get that check. Why? Life is business. Everybody knows it except who? LaQuanda and them. The mammies don't get in the BC. I think those chicks are doing the right thing. And yes, in case he got over there, he catch a bullet or a boom. Guess what? The child will have benefits. And I can see it doing stuff. Oh man, it ain't fair to be doing that. No, they ain't gotta be doing that. And I'm telling you, in the BC, I think they're pretty. They would really help because there's always violence. The men like violence. The community likes violence. Pick up a whole bunch of them. Man, that would be a wonderful thing if they could do that. Child, come pick them up in the BC specifically. Because you know why? First, get them over there. Let them go. Let them go ahead. Ukraine could use some help. Go ahead and get these chocolate drops in America. Get them over there. Okay? Let them go ahead. Give the once they've got them in control, they got them in custody. Then go ahead and do a direct deposit to the baby mamas. Hold on. Now that's gonna be 10,000 across the board. If he'll listen, 10,000 in child support, good for you. Now, whoever's if he doesn't come back, you get a death benefit. Okay. Now, for those that do survive, let's say when it's over, and we don't know when because I didn't think it was going to last this long. We're on year 2. Let's say when it's over, what they're going to have to do to get back here, you're going to have to go to a different location. There's a factory. See how much child support is left. Work at this factory. Then once you pay those arrears back, then we'll go ahead and let you go back into society. We'll pay you a decent wage. Yeah. And see, here's the good thing about it. They won't be over here. Oh my gosh, I wish they could take some over here in America. That way it would be really super great because then they won't be here and they still won't be able to spread their old contaminated, dysfunctional, inferior, stupid, self-hating seed. So that would equal less pregnancies. You know what it would also equal? Less violence in the community, less carjackings. You might be able to go through the store without getting shot. Yeah, super great, huh? That would be less pregnancies. Gee, would have to call on Zaddy too much for a voucher for my children to get the food stamp card. Heck, as far as I'm concerned, what they need to do is help people like me. Like if we have some losses in the stock market, I want to hear about capital gains. We know all about that. They need to go and hand me a voucher so I can go stay someplace, maybe at a hotel or someplace, if I'm too stressed out so I can kind of like bring it down a little getaway, hand me a card. Yeah, so I can eat free for a week. Get myself together, then make my next play. Where my help at? Yeah. Well, you don't need help, and neither do these Dusties. If they get help, I should get some help too. Oh my gosh. So this right here, the women argue that the deadbeat exes will be more helpful in the war or dead. Wow. More helpful in the war or dead. Yeah, because the kid could get a benefit. But I know that in the BC, it wouldn't work that way because, boy, the black community, they're pro-dust, pro-destruction. What they'll probably try to do is send all we got some black men, just some college students, or if it's a black man, heaven forbid he has a family and a business, they'll try to send him over there. He can read them instructions. That's what they would more likely do. I guarantee you, before they take some of these dust buckets out the black community, I promise you, I'm gonna bet you. I bet you 10 G's. You'll find a black woman, she'll try to go instead of her son. You'll find a black woman, she'd rather go herself and save her baby daddy. What that white dude said about black women, and I didn't think it was funny, how much they are so dedicated to their man. Man, she'll die for him. I'm gonna try to get me one. Really? She'll die for him. Of course, they're dying every day at the hands up. These men get violent. She gonna still take a chance until she go ahead and he done did that last game of choke out. He done grab his gun, got mad because she didn't go unalive their child. She'll die for him. I guarantee you, some black women to say these black men, they'll go for their man. Hashtag for my Dusty. So this here, I applaud those Russian women, girl. Turn them in. Olga, turn them in. Turn them in today. Turn them in. They can go and hit Putin. If I do what? They do great. Take them. But in the BC, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because, number one, this group is delusional. And too many black women will be sitting up there. They'll try to fight instead of sending those men. I kid you not. You already fight. Look at the marching. What that dude say? The white guy say? What did Brad say? Which I don't know his real name, but I'm just saying Brad, What did he say? Black men, you got your women out here fighting for you. And that's the BC. This wouldn't be any differently. You got your women out here fighting for you. They're fighting your battle. Yep. Pick up the slack every day of the week. So yes, the Russian mothers, baby mama, girl, go and get your check. I applaud you. But in the BC, it wouldn't work. No, no, no. Because the black women still, they're holding out hope. They're still delusional. You have to be. They're telling you every day of the week what they think about you. Don't think you're worth a can of beans. And men can be insulting, degrading. And the fools are sitting up here on the live sending him money. You can't be that stupid in the BC. As I said before on Patreon, they got mad at me when I said it's less stressful when you don't worry about black folks. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. If they don't listen to Dr. Claude Anderson, hell, they sure as hell not going to listen to me or you. And he's a man. Don't worry about them. So when they sitting up here starting on me and my cheering, oh Lord, hashtag what is I'm going to do? I don't know. Excuse me. Just don't worry about them. All this money spent. Think about it real quick. Women sitting up here on the government for whatever to survive. And then you look up how you on the program. You start out with 2 kids, and now it's years later. You're still on the program, and you have more children. You can't be this stupid. Oh yeah, because they feeding the man and still have relations with him, and he ain't married him, take him off the program or nothing. So sometimes, yeah, I believe it. Where you are today, at some point at some time you made an appointment to be there. But see, Zaddy getting a little tired. Again, Joey B. If they need to send some folks over there to help the Ukraine, have some ideas could throw around. Oh yeah, it could make the American streets in the inner city a lot safer. They would be over there, child, less pregnancies, hallelujah, less little TTs, less violence. I wish they would take these dusties. But again, in the BC, man, they're so stupid and dumb. The white man don't want them. If it's a black man in the military, the black man don't want them. Seriously, they just to get them to stand in a line, a fight might break out. Just stand in a line. Can you just stand in a line? They're so emotional, easily unhinged, so stupid, no self-discipline, no conflict resolution. Just to get them to stand in a line, a fight might break out. What happened? Well, we're trying to train the soldiers. They keep a fight done broke out down the hall. Anyway. I just had to check it because I was going over the comments and I could not believe it. You got to be playing with me. I'm done for the day. I need a drink. I just had to check it. You have got to be kidding me. Russian mothers, they turn them over to Pootie Poo. Listen, I'm out. Thanks for listening. I don't mean to laugh, but it's like you have got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Hashtag go Olga. Listen, thanks for listening. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out. Oh my God.